welcome to Legal Week.
Live from New York and the greatest show in legal tech, this is your friendly neighborhood TECHNOCAT, and I am here with the incomparable Candi Smith of Jabil.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hey, everybody.
Hello, hello. So this is our inaugural podcast, the first of the show. You might be able to hear the drum line in the background. Give me your feedback. What is your take? What are you excited about?
Well, you know, after what we went through in the COVID years, this is actually amazing. I think it's better than it was before COVID. I think everybody's starting to realize we're back. Here comes the drums. Yes.
Gotta pause for a drum line.
All right. Woo! And it's the way we start a podcast. Woo! Yeah. That's how we do it. And that's how we start. Let's go. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. See, that's what live.
And now Legal Week is officially
Yes.
open.
We are here. Thank you, drummers. You guys were awesome.
Woo!
Perfect timing, too. You just started our podcast.
So, for everyone tuning in,
Yes.
I hope the volume wasn't too loud, but this should tell you how crazy of a show it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're going all out in this legal week, and I'm excited to be here. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I mean, we're just starting now, and
Well, and there's a crazy energy. Like, I think folks are really excited at this moment in time because there's so much cool stuff going on. We got ChatGPT and generative AI, and oh my goodness, the robot lawyers are coming. What's your take?
oh my God. So there's so much going on. I mean, it is the elephant in the room right now. We have a lot of chatter. Good word. We have a lot of chatter on ChatGPT, but now we have GPT-4 that
Right.
just was announced. And then, you know, Microsoft now has their Copilot, and that was just announced. So it
Well,
looks like
and-
everybody's just getting into this AI thing, but you've been here all the
I've
time.
been all in on
She's
it.
been here all this time, people. She's been telling you.
I
And,
might have a crystal ball, I'm just saying.
you know, and when I was talking to Jay about it,
Well, I mean, Jay was all in on AI a little before me. He might be
Yeah.
slightly older.
yeah.
Just saying.
Well, you know, when we have conversations, those deep and wonderful conversations about AI. But
It's kind of cool, though. It feels like the industry is catching up to a lot of us that have been like, come on, use the cool tech. Please use the cool tech.
yeah, she went Latin. Did you see that? That's a Latin thing. That's a Latin mama thing. That's like,
I
hey,
mean-
hey, come here.
Come on, pay attention. Pay attention. No, I love it. And so for folks that maybe don't know, ChatGPT is a large language model. And the reason it's making such waves is because it is so much more powerful than, I mean, a lot of people think of like language models. They think of like those really terrible, I don't know, virtual assistants that don't ever know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
This is powerful stuff that can, I don't know, write a brief. It can, I don't know, write a Bible verse about removing a peanut butter sandwich from a VCR. Not that I've seen that, but I definitely did. But what do you think is going to happen? Do you think we're moving at light speed and need to speed up, to slow down? What do you think?
I think that it's a new fancy toy, right?
It is shiny.
It's
Like my
shiny,
shoes.
like the shoes. And I think that sometimes people just kind of get ahead of themselves.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to slow down. Chat GPT, when that came out, everybody thought it was like, you know, it was like the best thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to solve all our problems.
Yeah.
And it actually created a lot more problems because
Well,
now we have a lot of legal
privacy
issues. We have a lot of
there's
legal issues.
IP, like who owns the output,
Exactly.
the data
exactly.
sources, there's bias, but there's also a lot of opportunity.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
a beautiful thing because I mean, and it's still moving forward, right? So we're going to see a lot of, I mean, if you look back and you start thinking of the internet, no one's going to use it.
Oh, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Time magazine had an article that said the internet will be dead in like 3 years, back in 93 or 4. And let's be honest, the dot-com bubble burst, but the tech persisted because it was transformative.
And like I just saw something about NFTs the other day. They have a whole NFT gallery, you know, and it's kind of like, oh, no one's going to do it, you know, but now they have a whole gallery of NFTs. So I think that it's going to be something that we are going to have to keep ahead of. We definitely are going to have to, watch the market.
Exactly.
It looks like we're going to have a lot of new innovations coming out of this. I think that everybody's going to have to take a step back and say, how is this going to help my business?
Oh, exactly.
Regardless of what business you're
Well,
in.
and the other thing is, my little nephews use ChatGPT, my mom, my grandma, everyone is using it, which means all of our clients are using it, which means as legal professionals and legal technologists, we're going to have to think about, okay, downstream, from an evidence standpoint, from a risk standpoint, how do we advise people? So even if you're like, hey, I'm going to hold off a little bit, maybe not quite yet use ChatGPT, that doesn't mean you can ignore it. Like, it's still going to be impactful.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone into it and stuff like that. You just got to make sure that any tool that comes out and it's brand new, and it's really not brand new, but any tool that, it's brand new to everybody else, right?
It's brand new to the hype curve.
Yeah, exactly. But, it's going to get that kind of like, mass usage like that. You have to be very careful as a consumer, of this stuff. It's crazy. I'm just watching people like, oh, it is going to replace attorneys and it's going to do this. I said, first of all, ChatGPT, the technology stopped in 2021. So
GPT-4,
now they moved that up. But when that was in there, it's like people were like, "Oh," I'm like, it wasn't current.
I knew that it wasn't current when I asked who the biggest influencers in legal tech were, and it didn't have any women.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
nice.
No me either, which hurt my ego a little bit. Also, no ladies. So I was like,
you're like, oh, you're wrong.
I'm like,
oh.
What about Olga? What about Candi? What about Debbie? Come on, ChatGPT.
Come on, I know. So yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I think we're gonna have a lot of work ahead of us. I think that even with Microsoft's Copilot, there's a lot of embedding going on there.
Oh yeah.
And so we're gonna have to deal with embedded stuff and custodians.
Do you think we're gonna have like a new super clippy that's powered by ChatGPT in Microsoft Word?
Yeah, right.
I mean, some people's not very helpful, but imagine if you could you're asking questions, it's ChatGPT-4 in the background, and it's integrated directly into, I don't know, Outlook, PowerPoint, whatever. That's kind of crazy.
Yes, that is that. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'll be here next year. We'll see what happens, and
same cat channel, maybe a bigger stage.
Same cat place, same cat channel, right?
Exactly. So aside from ChatGPT, what else are you excited about to see at the show? Like, I know there's a bunch of new tech. It seems like the most energized I've seen. I heard 7,000 people are here, which might make it the biggest legal week ever.
Yeah. I'm really looking to see some of the newest stuff. I've seen a lot of the. I mean, I've been in the industry for a long time. Yeah. I'm gonna go there. Okay. But no, there's a lot of new stuff, and a lot of people are breaking into the space.
Yeah.
So there's so many different vendors.
New faces too.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen so many people. Like, there's a lot of people. We were so small back in the day. I mean, we were so small. I mean, if you can get 20 vendors to come here, and stuff. So, partners. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. My bad word.
I heard nothing.
Yeah.
I heard nothing. Well, it's so funny. How many years have you been coming? Because I did the math. This is my 17th year. I'm sure I missed one or two. But 17 years of this. Are you more?
I don't. I'm gonna say no. No, I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I think.
But isn't that crazy? Like, I feel like we've grown. It's a family reunion for sure. I feel like we've grown up in it. And I'll be honest, like, I feel like the new team since COVID has just had the content on fire. Like, it used to be, I could sort of be like, I could have given that panel and that panel and that panel. Now I'm like, oh, I want to go to that one. I know they're going to be talking about stuff I don't know. Like, there was a 3.5 hour session just on ChatGPT yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a lot more walking around and visiting and stuff with people, and I'm looking forward to seeing you and stuff. But we've been having conversations. I've been working a lot with. So I've been doing a lot with Microsoft's Purview compliance, right? Working in a corporation, stuff like you gotta know that stuff.
Oh yeah.
But so I've been really involved with Microsoft, and so I have my next Microsoft day, and then I'm free to roam after that.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna come by your place and take a
it's
couple
hard
demos.
To miss. It's the end of Rhinelander Hall. There's arrows to it in the whole show floor. So come have a beverage.
Beverage
starting at 3.
At 3.
I mean, I've got to
Let's go.
I've got to entice
Let's do
folks
it.
to come in after all the days of learning.
It's 3 o'clock somewhere.
It's probably too early for my liver. Well,
Yeah. Well, thank you for yesterday.
my-
It was so much fun.
So
Yes.
there were 1,100 people try to get in. We might need a bigger venue.
Hold on. There was 1,100 people trying to get in at an already packed event. Yeah. See. So that was.
Well, sometimes when the cat signal goes up in a fabulous
Exactly.
spot, we all want to go hang out.
Exactly.
So next year, maybe I've got to go bigger.
Yeah. Well,
What is bigger?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people need to, pay more attention and get in there early and, get on the site and watch the TECHNOCAT show so they know what's happening.
We definitely need that.
You got to watch the show so you can know what's happening.
Know all the awesomeness.
Yeah.
Well, these always go fast. We're getting to the end of the sprint. So what is your mic drop moment? The one takeaway you want someone tuning in, meeting you for the first time, or just catching us on the fly to know about you, about the show, about what you're excited about anything.
Oh my God. Okay. So I am a very, I want to learn everything. I want to open up the box. I want to see what's in it. I'm just that kind of person. I've always have been that kind of person. If I'm staring at you in your face and I'm looking like I don't know what you're talking about, I have processed probably 300 things that probably might go wrong, could go wrong, might go right, could go right. So that's it.
I'm
just
not
curious. I'm a
catastrophizing
curious
at all.
person. And
I love it.
And curiosity does not kill a cat.
No, it keeps me wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, even at 8 a.m. or whatever time it is after a night out partying with 1,100 of my best friends.
Oh my God. Yes, it was.
Well,
yes.
Again, live from New York. This is your friendly neighborhood TECHNOCAT here with Candi, and the mic is dropped. The show is on. Keep tuning in because there'll be more of these coming.
All right.
Woo-hoo. Bye, guys. Yeah, if you just at the end broadcast. Thank you. That was awesome.